Want to start today's episode, by talking about the one and only man and the women.
My mother called me the problem. The ladies call me Steve Chocolate. I call myself Kids Gangman. Called me the problem.
That day history was made, an establishment was started, an entertainment spree started. Guys, welcome to the Dog Days podcast. I am the one and only, the problem, Steve Chocolate. What else?
Wicked
Skingman. I don't know what reflection it took him to become
Heavy Papa.
To become heavy papa, simanya heavy duty, sijui savakara.
Don't hide the beauty. Don't forget it.
Whatever.
We believe in self-expression, guys.
Anyway, welcome to the podcast. What did you do? You guys should see the wallpaper on the tablet. For this guy, I'm slowly indoctrinating him into soccer. Trust me.
That's a lie.
Why did you do that? No, explain. Why did you do that?
Man, it was a very fun thing to do.
That's the star boy at my football club.
What's his name?
Cole Palmer. You've heard of the name before?
From like an actress, yeah?
Welcome to the podcast.
That's right, buddy. It's the ripple effect.
How you confuse Cole Palmer for Keke Palmer is very sickening.
I like Keke Palmer.
What does she look like?
He's black.
And
The fuck you?
no, can I get you two actresses and you identify Keke Palmer?
I confuse her with someone else, but I know her and I've seen her movie somewhere. But
like a movie by Keke Palmer.
I don't know. Let me be, bro.
You guys are yeah.
Scam.
Keke Palmer. Okay, but that is Cole Palmer. It's called Cole Jermaine Palmer.
Not like J. Cole.
Yeah.
He cops.
And this guy is younger. Probably the father used to listen to J. Cole when he was 7. I'll tell you why he copied. Whatever. Anyway, my name is Chelsea, aka Man Society, aka the Yard Gandhi, and from my left,
Already been introduced twice, but I'm Peter Nteke Jonathan.
yeah, so today's video is about what our year has been like. It is our wrapped of 2025. And it's quite been the year, man. It's been a mad year.
The first time we have crept out onto the internet.
Yeah.
I have never been this, I don't know how to call it, internet, online. I've never had this much online activity in my life before. Never, bruv. I swear to God, bro. Like, out there, man.
Okay, for me, this has been, feel like,
a long one coming.
the year I have spent the most money. Yeah. That is the only thing that has stood out for me.
That means it's the year you've had the most money.
Maybe.
Accept it.
To bigger bags.
Yeah.
But I stretch my bands.
You what?
My bands. You get it? Like, what drops my money? Get bigger.
You don't have to explain it like that. I'm not 6.
Petty guy who doesn't know Keke Palmer, but is claiming to know Keke Palmer. Anyway, yeah, like we say, today is the day the year ends.
Dog days wrapped.
Dog day is wrapped indeed. And yeah, how has your year been, man? How was your year gone?
A whole of 2025 and some. And I'm not like those guys who take pictures from the start of the year.
I wish the guys would do monthly dumps. People buy their mock that stuff, but it's nice. It's beautiful.
Anyway, yeah,
It's
because
beautiful.
I never knew the intrigue or the interest of pictures until I saw an old woman on TikTok one time, and she was like, when she's that age, but she wishes that she took more pictures. at an earlier age because she forgot.
It's something Kano
What?
told to Dave on that song.
Mm.
The picture is
15
good.
chapters, I think.
Chapter 16. These are the guys who sing for the guys' album, but they don't know the names of the songs. It was that uninteresting, but we will get there. Anyway, carry on, bro.
You want to open 17th chapter?
No, you want to say it's 15 chapters.
No, like, anyway, moving on. The year, I feel like this year has been one of my most productive. It's the year whereby I decided to like take a very 10 toes down into this whole adult thing. Because I feel like at first it was mostly jokes, jokes. And I swear, I wonder, like, it's something that I was listening to through one of his Skepta songs where he was like, at first I was doing young and stupid, now I'm doing grown and sexy. Now I feel like,
Carry on, bro. I'm not going to say anything here.
hey, you know that, no, as leaving it to like sing. And but anyway, yeah.
In slang, I would say crunch, but let's carry on.
That's a new word, by the way.
Crunch.
Congratulations. But yeah, then what can I say? It's the year whereby I've actually gotten connected with life. I've gotten to finally I've answered the question that we were asked back then in primary, and we used to like, what do you want to do? What is your dream
So
job?
you just figured it out
I figured it
at
out.
28. Crazy. Yeah, let's carry on, bro. Let's carry on.
For the record, and this should be kept. I'm not 28. I'm not 28. But
Something about men of nowadays are not wanting to look
no.
older.
By the way, like one fun fact that I've learned to cope up with is the fact that I look older than I am, and that cuts across even mentally.
That's crazy. Like looking like 30, yet you're just 20. Like, how does that feel?
You look 30 now. Eh? Be careful. That's how bag your big sister. You be there.
Luckily enough, I have no big sister. Please bag her. I have no big sister, bro. Shame on you. I'm the big boy.
Sorry for you, by the way.
I'm the big boy.
A big sister is a very beautiful thing.
I would.
My big sister, thank you for all the times I've been calling you and I beg for you money. I'm very, very grateful.
No
Much love.
second, Pro Max.
No. I'm giving flowers where they are due.
Yeah, you're giving people their flowers over there. Okay,
Their
hand your
flowers
flowers
over
out.
there,
Hand your
yeah.
flowers out.
My sister, my big brother. I feel like, okay, I'll name drop others throughout the session, but this is the first one. I don't know thank names and you'll be happy.
So the latest that sent him money, that's why he's recalling you.
But yeah, minus all the jokes. Yeah, I've gotten quite serious in my life. I've figured out the career I want to opt out for.
Opt in for, bro. Opt for, actually.
Fine, whatever it is, dictionary. But yeah, and it's been a very productive year. I'm inclusive of the modeling career, actually now getting onto tracks. The PR, I don't know what to call them. Can I call them accolades? I think. The PR accolades that I've been able to achieve, the things that, yeah, I feel like I've said, I'm going to reiterate this out, that I have gotten like 10 toes deep now down into the whole adult business. And no longer the child I was last year.
Happy for you. What's your word of the year?
Word of the year. Wait, like word or like statement?
Your word of the year. Word. Ichigambo. One word.
One
word that has stood out for you. Your favorite word this year?
Well, it's an old one, but I just learned how to
What is
pronounce
your
it
word
this
of the
year.
year?
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Excuse me, bro. Give me a break. Give me a break. What's the
It's
word?
the word I've been able to learn, and it's really intrigued
What's
me.
the word?
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
What's that? What does it mean? Okay.
It's well, it was a word used in some old British, I think, comedy, but now it just means superly excited, in a sense.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys still recall the word he said, but yeah, well, great. The word of the year for Merriam-Webster was slope. It says here that the meaning of slope is digital content of low quality, often AI-generated, filling feeds with junk, fake news, and nonsensical images. Why? It's ubiquity. Ubiquity means very common everywhere. Its ubiquity reflects the overwhelming amount of low-value AI-produced content encountered daily.
Matter of fun fact, we are not AI.
Yeah.
We are skin and
Then,
flesh.
my favorite word, my word of the year, is the same word of the year for the Oxford University Press, the makers of the Oxford Gondi Dictionary, that one. Which edition is it, by the way? Last I checked, it was on 12th. I used to follow it like people follow phones. Anyway, the word of the year for me, drum roll please, rage bait. Rage bait means content intentionally crafted to trigger anger and outrage online to boost engagement.
Major shout out to the two kings of rage bait, Sengedo Chelsea David and Madam Lazy. What's Aubrey's first name? Seru Aubrey.
In his absence, but Aubrey was supposed to be here. I wish we had the pick. Aubrey is supposed to be here.
Aubrey's supposed to be here,
We
but
acknowledge his presence through his absence. Yeah.
but those are the two. You two
And that is the word of the year, please.
are the biggest rage bait. Is it? I don't know.
Rage bait is the word of the year 2025. What is the word of the year last year? Our VAC, the word of the year was Riz.
At some point, I feel like
Last
the
year-
dictionary is losing its value now because
No, that's the
everything is
beauty of
making it
language.
there.
Language grows. You get? There's a reason we don't say, whilst my beckoning of you, my Lord, was still beleaguering. No. Language fades. There's a reason in the dictionary they have words like a cake and they attach them to words. This is the new language. It's the new English. It is how the English keep dominating us, not just through the Premier League. Yeah, they're supposed to show their dominance. Anyway. Quickly, for me, my year has been the podcast. When you guys scroll through our feeds, you guys following us.
A catalog.
I am straight. I'll speak for myself. I don't do that stuff. I am straight. What the fuck is that, bro?
It's not my
What was
fault that I'm much more in tune with my
Guys,
feminine side.
for your information, I had not realized my man has come to the pod putting on a wristband of the Silverback Awards 2025 as the winner, the overall winner. Yeah, he had to rub it in my face. I'm just realizing it right now. I've observed. I've acknowledged. Anyway. Guys, thank you very much. I think we started active work in the third quarter of the year. Yeah, the third business quarter of the year. And to think that we have gotten to where we have gotten, nearly 700 subs, so to speak. By the time this drops, it could even be more than that.
I've
Who
made
knows?
friends, lost friends.
Yeah, I want to give a special shout out to everyone we have hosted. Christian Aine, Mark Brandon, Andrew Enen, Obari, Sir Acholi, Vanessa Basamera,
Elizabeth. Kenny
Kenemigisha Elizabeth,
Cynthia.
Arinaitwe Cynthia, by the way. Chewalianga Henry. At least I should be recalling 10 off the top of my head. Who is the 10th?
Ransom.
Yo! My man! Aine Ransom.
Kamani Kelvin is
Kelvin Kabali. That's 11. Aubrey, don't count. Yeah, okay. I'll stop at that. But even for those I've not mentioned, if I've left out anyone, thank you so much. We would not be where we are right now without you people. And you guys, thank you for believing in what we are doing, what we are trying to push, the platform we are trying to establish for everyone around us. As I would really not want to identify as a content creator, but so is the definition of what we do.
As a YouTuber,
But
podcaster.
to do this is a dream. To do this is everything I wanted to do, honestly. Everything I want to do. So to think that there are people like you who is watching right now that is actually locked in It's beautiful. It makes me believe that every dream is achievable. You just have to keep pushing. So thank you. And in a special, I want to thank my co-host, yeah, Jeffa. I know, like, bro, like, you're annoying. She said, I don't like you. That's the truth. You're annoying. Like, you don't know how to walk in Kampala. Heck, I mean, but to top everything off, you have pause. What the fuck? Okay. Thank you, man. Thank you. I can't look you straight in the eye because it's an unmanly thing to look a man straight in the eye when you're thanking him for something. You get? Like, bro, I was keeping my composure. But yeah, thank you very much, bro, for what you have done, for making a dream come true, for pushing this with me. In a special way, thank you to Zaz.
Editor.
And so Xavier is our editor, and man, it's been a journey with him. So thank you very much, Zaz, wherever you are. Man, bottom line, Happy New Year to everyone. We wish you the best. The pod has not ended. Keep watching. We are going on. Anyway, yeah.
Did people think I swing that way?
Do you remember the
Sissy pod?
The Sissy pod?
Yeah.
It left many people rattled. But I feel like maybe we need to explain to people why we did that. Someone came out and was like, you guys, you should not be doing that stuff. What? I want to put it across that despite of the society we are in and the accusations of me being conservative, I actually have no problem with people that are non-straight. I'm going to put it out there. I have no problem. Because at the end of the day, you people are as human as I am. You just have different preferences. Just like a Muslim does not like to eat pork, but Jonathan Tege might like to eat pork. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Yeah, that's the thing. That's the point of it. Like, we are sorry if it came off wrong. Be you, be yourselves. Very many people are known themselves out here. So if you are yourself, it's a beautiful thing. If you are comfortable being that sort of person. And thank you for watching that pod. Since the solo pods don't go easy, they don't land easy, but people watched it, so yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say on that.
Yeah, you really had a lot in your chest.
Yeah, I just recalled that we really needed to talk about it. We needed to hash it out, yeah, so.
But it wasn't put out in any form of disrespect or
Yeah.
disregard for anyone's feelings. It was purely for entertainment purposes.
Yeah. Are you homophobic?
No.
Yeah, so we're not homophobic, so man. Yeah.
Love what you love.
Fuck with our content. Pause. But you get me. Anyway,
You
carrying
cook,
on.
then you spit.
Carrying on. We want to get into how the year has gone. So
Highlights of the year.
So, what are we starting with? We're starting with trends.
Let's start with trends.
Trends.
Number you
Trends.
single.
Trends, videos, things that actually rock the internet.
Sing.
Number one,
Sing.
Temansingo.
I feel like that was one of the trends that has last.
We are going to you're going to blind rank them. Let's first give a review, then you blind rank.
Okay.
Temansingo.
Out of what?
No. We are not at blind ranking. We are still giving our opinions and we blind rank.
Personally, it's just not for me. But anyone who enjoys it, my own single.
Now that I recall the comment section. But you guys are bad, bro. You guys are bad.
There are those comments they throw on that clip, and I'm like, oh man. But to be honest,
patriotic. We are all you got.
No, but to be honest, I do not blame us because I feel like as a Ghanaian society, if you look at our comments we all around the world, we have established ourselves out there to be like very savage individuals. And the fact that even if it's a white person's video, right? Or like someone who even isn't part of Uganda and whatnot, the fact that we comment in Uganda is very commendable, guys, because those comments are fucking hilarious. We're like,
I have recalled. Okay, you guys, this is okay. Like, this is dark, not funny, but funny. So we all know, and I'm one of the people that stand with this media personality in whatever he's going through. not just because he's a media personality and we are into media and we want to like gloat him, but okay, this was a funny thing. So it really came off funny. So we all know that something bad. I don't know why the internet likes to jump at sad things and try to mash them up into something. Okay, yeah, it's a thing of the internet. But we all know that there is a media personality who had a rough split with the wife and all that sort of thing. It was no man. I honestly did not like how we handled it as a society. But it's just my opinion. I really believe breakups should be handled in a much more respectable way, even if the people that are involved do it immaturely or in a wrong way. I believe they should be handled.
But then I feel like that
very
is
professionally.
the bone that comes with being.
Okay, it being public. Yeah,
No, them being a public figure.
Yeah. No,
I'm
no,
not
no,
sure
no.
if
The
the woman as
relationship
well.
being public. The relationship was a public affair.
But it became public because one of them was a public figure.
No, even the other was a public figure as well. She was known.
But so that means
She was a cutie, so she had to be known.
Their thing was a public, like
yeah,
was
that's what
out
I'm
there.
saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't like the way we handled it as a society because people were actually. That's why it crossed my mind. Like our comments are really insensitive. Like we don't care. Like okay, you're supposed to be like I'm not supposed to laugh at. It was funny, but contextually, I don't find it funny. So this was like weeks later. This guy is on TV, man. Be doing his job. So in the comment section, yes, was guys, it's not funny.
No, but what's wrong with you? No, but that comment wasn't in any way answered. Like,
No, like
it was funny if you know the what can I call it? Like, if you know the info about it, the context about
I'm
it.
actually no. Okay, this is like me. What made it funny, or what makes it funny up to now, is the fact that someone actually tried
To sympathize.
to be an empath, but in a dark way. You know, like how you lose a loved one and then someone brings up a lost joke, maybe at the burial. You're like, why are you trying to be funny? Like, you get that expression. Like,
I saw a joke on the internet. This guy was like, my wife she got electrocuted and she died. The guy's like, I'm so shocked. The guy's like, I didn't really like that.
okay, now that is the exact parallel of this.
No, but let me tell you, like I feel like gallows humor is there to help us get through such moments. Because even at that moment, if someone has a general sense of humor, it's going to be fun.
So do you think that there is a world where they scare in the comment and he laughed? I don't think. Because I'm sure he must have seen it.
I feel now that's why it depends on how serious you take life. I'm one person who has learned that, man, if you take life too seriously,
have you nursed a heartbreak before?
Yeah.
Have you like a heavy split? After how long?
Like a year?
A year.
No, but like now this was my first year of being fully on, like 10 toes in deep with this chick, like fully committed.
If anyone came to you with a joke, would you laugh it off about that relationship, like in your first month of the breakup?
It would require two things for it to be funny. One, how much you know about it. Two, how well or how comfortable I am with you.
See, this is a stranger commenting. So us, the other bit of the world, find it low budget funny. Like, you get?
No, like I said,
the person, even if he has a very good sense of humor, wouldn't find that funny. This felt like a Chris Rock
slap thing.
Yeah, slap sort of thing. Like at the end of the day, Chris Rock took up everything. So everything Will Smith was more of shame. Oh my goodness. Oh, his wife. Oh, Tupac. Oh, other men. Oh, the meme. Oh, him crying. Sort of thing. So yeah, I don't think.
You found it funny?
Yeah. Okay. So we are starting. We've done
Temen Single.
Temen Single. we've done Temensingo, we've even done the breakup thing. There's also a thing about the internet. What else? What else? What else do you call in Uganda? I feel like these musician guys also were trained for a bit. Shona and Tojo.
And they still are?
No, like they actually did a trend
In the bar.
Yeah,
in the bar. Yeah.
In the bar itself should be. Yeah, by the way, in the bar should actually be
In
put
the
on
bar,
the list
yeah.
that we are going to. Because
In the bar
it was
was
a
a
trend in
trend.
and of itself, by the way.
Yeah.
And it was also a very big song in the country.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
That one then. I don't really know any other trends that were really that out there.
In the bar, the Kawato guy,
It's called Mzee Kawato.
something of that sort.
There, what was it? There's that song that they would play, and then
You know that's a whole song. That is a whole song, but the most we know about it
the Mzee Kawato.
is that beat where he's moving there. But it's an international meme. It's an international meme. He is. It's not just it because it's not one video. Wherever someone finds a clip of him doing it, I've even seen people in Mexico jumping on the trend.
But I feel like right now the fact that we're a very digitalized era, anyone can be. I mean, you just need the right push.
Okay.
You get there.
So, that there is that. What else in Uganda?
Man, I don't know. To be
In Uganda,
honest.
okay, me, I'm going worldwide. Let me see, the Jet to Holiday ad.
Yeah, people really milked that one.
My favorite bit of it, I don't know if you have a favorite one, if you could recall a favorite clip, but my favorite bit is where this guy changes it to his local language.
How would the Jet 2 commercial advert sound if it was actually done by someone from Acholi, that is Luo in northern Uganda, or even in Kenya? This how it would sound like. Ha! Ole, nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That is £200 off for a family of 4 people. Drop in the comment section which are.
I feel like that's my favorite bit of the entire trend.
The Jet to Holiday thing.
When it changes to actually version. So, yeah, there was that Jet to Holiday. But you know the source of the Jet to Holiday ad? Like, it was a complaint. It was not, it came, because apparently this has been an ad that has been there for a very long time. The Jet to Holiday ad. It has been there from like 2010. Even the song itself is old as well. But it became a thing because people were complaining about the quality of the Jet to Holiday services. People were like, you guys are bad at what? So, because they had to locate the company, they dropped the thing. This company that uses this thing at their airports, in their planes, at their airports, something of that sort. So I started moving around.
And you go out there like that.
Yeah. So the other one is Sydney Sweeney. Sydney Sweeney has been a big trend. Yeah.
A lady with a boson.
But is she all that? I feel like that is very basic. I feel like we see crazier
Boson.
Yeah, crazier racks than that. Like, come on.
No, I think it's
as blacks.
Oh no, I feel like Sydney.
Do you find that attractive, first and foremost?
That one. She's a good-looking woman, but I really
Okay, the
can't
question
say
is,
that.
do you find her beautiful?
Yeah.
Okay, carry on.
But like, she's unobjectively a beautiful woman. Not gonna lie. But would I engage? Nah.
Oh, would you have a chance, my girl?
Is it yes? Let me tell you, only thing that is still hindering my ability to touch places like that.
You believe Sydney would say yes to you?
Absolutely.
I don't want to deflate your ego.
No,
but
let me tell you.
she has a type.
Which is?
Me.
Not you, you mean?
Me. Man like me. You get me?
What is a man like you?
You can't see it. That's the thing about it. You can't see it. You as you can't see it. Okay. We are moving to the next thingy, to the next trend, the quarter zip trend.
Well, yesterday,
What if this clip comes out after Okay, let's carry on. Let's carry on. Okay, like, what do you really think? Because the quarter zip trend actually came out because of the whole idea of, you know, the blacks in America, mainly the youth, were moving on from the Nike techs. You know those Nike overall thingies that top to bottom, it's the same thing. It's like they're called Nike techs. So they're like, man, it's high time we move on from this and look more decent. But very many people have been coming out of like, man, you guys are clowning. You're not all that. Bitchy. You know, it's not that deep. Don't lie to us. And some people were even saying, you guys were slaves before. You have found your own sort of dress. Now you're going back to being subjugated. And then some people were, the counter argument was, from way back when you look at the pictures of our grandparents, of their grandparents, they've always been looking decent. So why would you pressure them, or why would you criticize them for trying to re-look decent all over again and not look like street people?
Quick question: what's a YN?
A young nigga.
That's it. I don't
There's
know.
YN, there's YRN, young rich nigga.
Because I've heard it so many times, but like I thought it was young nigga, but I'm like, that would be too simple, like for them. But
They do YNs, yeah, YRNs.
to me, I feel like the white man is still dominating. I'm not gonna lie.
So you believe the quarter zip is the white man?
Quarter zip is the white man, and I feel
So
it lies
it
more.
doesn't say anything about the blacks.
There's nothing black about a quarter zip. There's nothing.
I really think the quarter zip is good because, it's a nice trend because it preaches decency.
I'm not against it.
How many whites? Whites do put them on, but
The thing is, it's more of an, you know, if you've ever been on the internet, right, and then people go on Pinterest, TikTok, Instagram, and they tell you this is how the 1% dress, right? And you realize that the 1%ers don't have labels, logos. Like, you see someone that is dressed in a very simple, but in that simplicity of choice of fashion is where they actually stand out the most. And if you look at now the blacks out there, chains, Yakina, Gucci, Prada, all of that excessive bling, right? I feel like that was something that we had identified as. It's something that the blacks had actually taken up.
Let me ask you a question. This is something Burna Boy has actually said before. Do you believe black Americans have a culture?
Yeah, I feel like they do. I feel like,
What do you think are the facets of their culture as black Americans? What would you identify as black American culture?
cookout. Basically, what I've seen, cookouts. What else? Okay, the rest I have are just dark gang violence, but let's not get into that. But like, okay, to be honest, I think that's it. Okay, because the movies that I have watched and these that I tried to read through, I think that's okay. What I know is just the cookouts, really. I feel like it's the one thing that they genuinely own out there. Like, it's a purely black thing that I know of.
Then, we're going.
But you know, honest Americans don't have culture.
They do. Black Americans do. I can identify very many things that sit with black American culture. Cookouts.
Maybe also
as
the
a first
NBA.
example.
But the NBA is,
No,
I feel like it's white people's thing, but blacks have just dominated it.
That's now part of it. Cookouts. You see, Thanksgiving now makes a big part of. The NFL makes a big part of Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is a white event, but who dominates the NFL? The black man. Okay, I feel like there are very many things. Timberlands are black. I've ever seen a white man in a Timberland and they look very okay. There are very many things that make black American culture that we've not acknowledged.
Jazz music. But now,
Exactly.
I feel like now, okay, I feel like jazz, okay, fine, jazz. So I feel like those ones, yeah, R&B.
Yeah, hip hop, bro. Hip hop. See, you realize it. Okay, moving on. Good thing you realize it. The other one was something also viral. The Coldplay kiss cam. Do you recall it? The Coldplay kiss cam.
The one where they caught some guys up.
The HR and the CEO.
Yeah.
Would you go to an event that has the kiss cam?
Absolutely. Why not?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, let me rephrase the question. Would you go with your sneaky link to one
Yeah.
event with a kiss cam?
Yeah. What are the odds that I'll be selected?
Okay, let me
I-
rephrase it. Let me rephrase it. Let me
I
rephrase
redact
it.
that statement.
Let me
Very
rephrase
many
it.
times I've been selected, but okay.
Let me rephrase it.
Mm.
Are you suicidal? Why would you do something like that?
What are the
It's
odds?
it's your side piece. Why are you going out with them?
Side pieces have rights.
I'll play this clip at your wedding.
Checkmate.
I'll play this clip at your wedding.
I don't know, but they're like, I feel like, what are the odds? Because I feel like, okay, fine, people who do indulge in the whole side link thing and whatnot, you should have respect for this person. And one person, okay, fine, let's say I'm dating someone and I have a side link. Fine, the whole essence of a side link is secrecy, right? But I'm going to do my best to give you a very intriguing experience as a side piece. I'm not going to treat you like an after effect of what is ongoing. Because I feel like most people disregard it. But by the time someone okay, I'm going to play devil's advocate here, right? By the time someone is willing to be your second choice, it shows a mad standard of commitment and engagement towards you. As much as people say it's disrespectful and whatnot, but to me as a person, I respect that because very few people are willing to do that.
Would you partake in a polygamous marriage?
Explain to me what that means. Like an open marriage?
No, polygamous marriage where you are living with more than one partner in the same home. Neo does it.
Like a
Neo,
throuple?
of sorts. Neo has his 2 girlfriends living with him. They do everything together.
Yeah, absolutely.
You would?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. Anyway, so we are blind ranking them. Oh, the other one is AI. I had forgotten about AI. AI is another.
That one.
Yeah. What do you think about AI?
I feel 2 ways about it. Say it help us or just kill us no. What man terror?
Do you believe it's going to take people's jobs?
I feel like it has. Okay, like I feel like the jobs that it's not going to take are the jobs that require a human touch to it. Like comedy.
You picked that off of IG. I know, and I can tell you from home, but let's carry on because IG fed me the piece of information itself on that very day.
I said creative. Now, an AI cannot make good poetry. It's not going to have that. No, like I've said, creativity that is
We will
human
just play the Jimmy
touch.
Carr video.
No. I'm being honest. Like a creativity touch to it. Because now tell me, architecture doesn't have any art to it. Okay, it has in its own sense, but an AI can easily accommodate that. Documentation, easily done. Accounting, easily done. Medical procedures, easily done. All of that.
So do you think everything arithmetic that is being done by human beings is standing, the people in those fields are standing the risk of losing their jobs?
Yes. Because an AI, the fact that it can run test trials for an entire day. To be honest, an AI is much more efficient. Yes, it's prone to errors. I won't deny that. But it's much more efficient because it can run, let's say now, like in coding, they can be wanting like to crack maybe like a firewall or something, right? Someone can sit there and honestly, and if they are the most psychotic people, they're going to sit there for 12 hours.
Do you think we are going to lose our jobs to AI as podcasters?
Fuck no.
Why would we not?
Creativity. And AI, like I said, have you ever tried to now, if you realize that nowadays those AIs have options of podcasts like where like you want to maybe input in like okay now. I use it to read. I won't lie. Like I use it
to prepare for the podcast.
Fuck off. No, but like if you upload a file into the AI, you can create a podcast whereby it's going to read through it and then it's going to have a dialogue between 2 fake simulated individuals discussing what's going on in the file. But when you listen to it, you can clearly tell that man, this has no artistic nature to it. It's just purely collected information and tried to mimic us. I must have said that I'm sure it would take over maybe 3/4 or even entirely of the, as you put it, the arithmetic jobs and whatnot, the jobs that require math, alignment, all of that. But anything that is creative, art, painting, therapy, it cannot do it. Because even if you put an AI, it might be the best therapist and whatnot, it's still not going to have that human touch. You're not going to feel like you actually involved with it, because it's just going to be a curated amount of responses. And it actually gets worse if you don't know how to prompt.
If you okay, I've seen that prompting thing. Okay, the last trend.
Mm-hmm.
What is your genuine take of the 100 men versus 1 gorilla debate? Genuine.
Genuinely, the men would win.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we are blind ranking them.
Out of what?
10.
Okay.
Okay, so we have number 1, Temen Single.
Number 1. Blessed number 1 because it's really high.
Okay. The Kawato.
Kawato. Like a 5.
5. So Temen Single goes number 1, Kawato number 5. J2 Holiday Ad.
Number 2.
Number 2.
2 out there, bro.
Number 2. Sydney Sweeney.
Let's put down 6.
6. The Quarter Zip Trend.
9.
9. AI.
3.
3. The Cold Play Scam.
7.
In the bar.
4.
In the bar. 4. 100 men versus 1 gorilla.
What number am I on again?
You have, let me see, you've given out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I mean,
9.
it's 8 and 10.
Looks like.
Okay. Well, gorilla would have been higher, but okay, fine. Let's put it number 8.
Number 8. Yeah, I think that is it. We had 9. We picked 9 trends, not 10. Yeah. So your number 1 trend over there is the man single. Number 2 is the J2 Holiday Ad. Number 3 is AI. Number 4 is In the Bar. Number 5 is Kawato. Number 6 is Sydney Sweeney. Number 7 is a Cold Play Scam. Number 8 is the 100 men versus 1 gorilla. And number 9 is a Quarter Zip Trend. Interesting. Okay. So now we are going to what? We are going to. Should we do movies or music first?
The music. The lifeblood of the soul.
We do music, eh? Okay. So this year, what has stood out for you musically? Who has stood out for you musically? Artist of the year.
That's a hard one.
Yeah, artist of the year.
That's a hard one. Quick question. Might delete letters for this year.
Yeah. No. Please.
For last year?
Yes. My delete letter came out during the beef.
Anyway, I realized my time orientation is really bad. But to be honest, if I'm going on top of the dome without having to overthink it, I'd go with the Wale album.
Yes, bro.
The Wale album is really good.
I told you. I told you. For the record, I put him on. Anyway, carrying on. The Wale album is album of the year.
Yeah.
For you and Wale is your artist of the year this year, right? Interesting.
Give it to him.
Okay, so a lot of music has come out in Uganda as well, and initially I've not been a really deep person when it comes to Ugandan music, but I'm going to ask you to blind rank these Ugandan songs. We don't have to discuss much about them. I know you're not that well exposed, but I'm going to.
Out of what, 10?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Now, before we get into it, and first put it out there, I never knew that Uganda's hip hop trend or like policies are good until when we had that conversation with Jay Jax, and then I went
exposed to the aunties. What?
Into aunties.
Carry on.
I went and looked up some artists, and there's that one called was called is it Calligraphy Jones?
Calligraph Jones.
But
Calligraph Jones is Kenyan.
he did an East African hip hop thing, like one of those back then All Stars songs, right? So he got I think like 5 to
Good
like 6 artists.
Rujumba, is it? Then he got Wanda JR,
I think, but I don't know what it was called. Where is it called? Where is it? Is it Calicatel 5 or something?
Yeah, something of that sort. Because he
But-
has been releasing them in
That guy, what's his name? What?
Rujumba.
He's Ugandan.
Yes.
That guy. Ruyonga. I was done. What is that anybody? That one? Hardest.
I've
Hardest,
I've
bro.
done Ruyonga for a bit. I'm really sorry I never put you on, but he's one of like the hardest speakers in that
No, like-
country, to be honest.
I remember like when I was younger, like there are some songs that he would make and I would listen to because like he wasn't really new to me. But like along the way, like I'd lost it.
Yeah, he's not really out and about like that.
But
Anyway.
that one, oh, cleanest shit. I even felt bad after I realized what we said on the pod. I'm like, we need to redo this and like shout my man out because that was fire, bro.
Okay,
Like,
so
fuck.
I'm giving you. If you don't know a song, it's okay. You admit. So I'm giving you the first song. You're blind ranking. Number 1, Wrong Places.
To my individual test?
Generally.
Genuinely, okay. I feel it was like really overdone.
Okay,
Number
no,
one.
no. For you, okay. For you. Let's look at
Me,
you.
wrong places. I'll give it like a solid 3.
3. You know where I'm going to place? Changichi baby. Where would you place that?
What was that again?
This guy, the shorts guy, Elijah Chitaka.
Chitaka.
Eh.
Ichangiti baby. I'll give him like a 4. 4.
So,
Yeah.
my favorite. Just touched on Morocco. Intimate vibes with the locals.
Number 1.
Yeah, my guy. I said this is the hardest song over there. This is the hardest song over there.
Number
Bro,
1.
you have to. I believe Morocco and Still Young are better than Wrong Places. It's just that Wrong Places had a lot of airplay. Number 1. What's When I See You Tonight?
Cindy.
Yeah.
Okay, to be honest, number 2.
Okay,
Number 2. Because now let me tell you, that song, where like at my place, as a person who used to play that song every morning. Now, in my head, I remember there's a line that got stuck. Sma, it's over to pedo, aba, like it's stuck to a point even when I do want to sing it, I find myself pedo. I'm like, come on,
This
bro.
is another one.
Mhm.
Ulodinga like a delibando, like a delibando. Newe na mutwalo, newe na vitano. Those were buzz. This guy has buzz.
Messed up. I should have put it higher, but right now we have 1, 2.
Yeah, and 3, bro, and 4, man. Yay! You've
Let's give it
underperformed.
5.
You've
Let's give it
underperformed.
5. Let's give it 5.
Kaba.
The man sing.
Eh.
Number 8.
This guy doesn't track the man single. You guys should come for him. Now this one is one of those. I think it is a banger in the villages. We just don't know. Ogenda kuchidaba. I stopped there. I struggle with the other bars, but I know you know it's such.
It's not. Oba, is it?
Hey, okwagalo mulungi binyuma. Something of that sort.
Oba. Okay, I've learned the song, but man, I don't
Where would
like
you
it. 7.
It was early in the morning. Was calling.
But
You better perform.
that's why.
Okay, no, the truth is that this year Uganda has cooks.
Anyway.
Bro, all these songs. Now, okay, so now this is 6. So your number 1 is Morocco, which I believe is well deserved. See You Tonight is number 2 by Cindy. Number 3, Wrong Places by Joshua Baraka. Number 4, Echange by
Elijah Kitako.
Elijah Chitaka. Daily Bando, number 5, Elijah Chitaka. In the Bar, number 6, Shona Ntojo. Ogenda Kuchidaba, I don't know who that is.
Me neither.
Number 7, Kaba Temensingo, number 8. I really feel like when you look at Morocco, when you look at Daily Bando, when you look at In the Bar, when you look at Wrong Places and Dechange, the 5 out of 8 songs on this list
Supposed to be in the top.
qualify to be a number 1 song. I don't think Uganda has had a year where we have produced such good music all at once. I don't think.
Quick question. The Bagonza album of Apex came out this year.
Came out this year.
This year?
Yeah.
That,
I feel like a
that
prick.
one would be second because
I feel like a prick for not listening to it. Okay, genuinely in Uganda, I think 2 albums have come out. 3. That album, Apas, I feel like a prick for not listening to it. Juvie, my favorite album this year in Uganda. It's on the level with Wale's album. What is it called? What is Wale's album? Oh, yeah, that. And Maurice Kiria. Maurice Kiria also has a new album, but I failed to get it. I looked for it, but I failed to get it.
But that Bagonza album, personally,
I want to listen to it.
I really, really like. I feel like I don't like a lot of. Okay, I don't relate to most of the
Ugandan music.
artists.
It is okay.
I won't lie.
It
like,
is
I won't
okay,
lie.
Central C. It is okay.
I won't lie, but like that. Okay, for me, a major reason is that the artists that I've listened to, don't quote me wrong, the artists I've listened to, some of them, to me, lack that creativity. And if you look at most of Ugandan music, like the biggest genres of music around Uganda, it's going to be about love, it's going to be about heartbreak, or it's going to be about something completely obscene. Speaking of which, we forgot some of those nice songs by those guys. I don't know their names because they sound like area codes, but they sang a disclaimer, no children. That Mulabino song, and like those guys sang Mulabino, Amagulu, and some other thing. They are very obscene songs, but they have got fire, bro. I won't lie.
When was Nkudi released? This year, last year?
I don't care about Mkudi. Me, I'm talking about those guys.
What's
Because
wrong
now,
with this country?
no, like
Every time
no,
I be there, yeah,
Mhm.
in like when I'm said, and I just recall that someone actually released the bar like Mitima Waguringa overnight.
for me, the-
Where is the good? This is a Christian state. Where is the shame?
no, for me, like for me, I appreciate the creativity because I feel like now everyone feels entitled to come out and curse, but okay, sing Bowoga songs, but under a cover. Because now I used to see when they put out there that no direct whatever use of language, I don't know. So people have gone on to creatively populate the music scene with a lot of obscenity, right? But I even feel in that level of obscenity, you have to have creativity. Like, let me understand that Kali, my man is talking about like chicks and jugs and whatnot, but have the ability to make it interesting. Don't just come out and say, I love tits, I love jugs. No. Make it interesting.
Who is the biggest flop this year musically in Uganda?
It's a hard one.
I feel like Alien Skin.
Hasn't he had bangers this year?
Nah. Which one do you recall?
I don't listen to
I feel
any
like
of
since he
his-
got political, no, the reason I like him is
He's political.
like, okay, he got into situations,
Oh.
gang situations
Or like
with-
street things.
with Palazzo and all that. I feel like that must have distracted him because it's not yet.
I think I had an artist on top of the dome. I haven't had anything really that's crazy from Azawi as well this year. I don't know if she has.
I think she's just taking a break. Azawi is like classic Ugandan music.
To me, I feel like Azawi, Baraka, Kitaka, they all fall in the same category of like creativity because their music is not the typical Ugandan
I
music.
feel like-
And I think that's why it was very hard for them to catch a trend.
Let me tell you, the world is not ready for Tojo.
No, like
The
I feel
world is
like
not ready for Tojo.
no, like I
bro.
feel like Tojo's thing just comes with the fact that he thinks like a meme. Like his music is meme quality.
The world is not ready for Tojo.
Also Shed as well. Because I feel like they move together, but like their music is
Let
more
me see if
of
I can get this last clip.
like a meme thing. It's like something you'd hear in a
Hope I
meme.
still
And
have
these guys make it a song.
this last song. Let me see if I can get it. Told you 256.
My baby loves me at the same time, plays like Bella. You either take me or you leave Okello. If you leave Okello, then it won't be fair. So to make it better,
Hey, though,
I
this
will
guy
leave
will
my
see
Bella.
explore.
Hey, back to back, I'm the big bowler. I got the money and the Range Rover. Bandali squad come over. Tizine, I think I got the money to spend. Every day could be a holiday. Selena,
That
you
guy also
can.
buy
guy
very
is
hard.
bad.
Hard, CX4, yeah.
I'm chasing good life with a couple good girls. Say, tell me where you there. We outside. We outside. So baby outside.
Now, for me, that's when they're like, this guy's
The world
music
is not ready for Tojo. You
is
get
like meme quality.
now
bro.
this. The world is not ready for this guy. I also like Sean, but I feel like, how do I put it? I feel like Sean is, for me, better an actor than Tojo is. But Tojo is better the kind of musician people would fall for. I know the comparison might be wrong or something. Don't come for me, but I like the way Tojo does his thing. And I don't know, his glib is really nice. The way he slides through the words and whatnot. So, what's your biggest musical realization this year, artist-wise? A musician, you realized, you found out this year and you're like, whoa.
Like, we're good? Can I just name a few? Because I went and dug deep into a bit of Jamaican music. I do like Damian Marley.
Damian Marley, yeah.
Damian Marley, yeah.
Medication. Your medication does me.
Then, if we leave Damian Marley, I feel like Wale is also there.
Who?
Wale.
You weren't into him like that?
No, I wasn't really. Like I think there's something that he had done somewhere back that I liked. Like I think like a few songs back.
There is no rapper that sits on a hip hop, on an R&B beat better than that dude. That's where I knew him from. I just want to show you mine. Let me show you mine.
Clearly, you asked for yourself, so
yeah, this guy. Let me even get the very song.
Far from home like I'm Tom Holland. It's a shame all the girls I know are from Holland. She wanna get closer but I hold hands. I'm too cold for the bitch cause I'm a fucking snowman. I plow down wild bitches from the thigh down. Coming around that you can smell the scent of my come around. When you come around, baby, don't forget your frown. Cause I love it and the motherfucker upside down. While I'm stuck in a pound like I'm living in Pound Town. In British pounds, I want more pounds than Pia pounds. Music loud like a dog pound in the compound. That's the underground. I'm the reason for the loud sound. It sounds so loud you could hear it from above ground. She comes around cause I turn a frown upside down. Make her turn around so I pound from the background. I don't run around while I'm giving her the rounds. Cause whatever comes around goes around and around. Reach for the stars, if I fall I land on the clouds. It's going down in the town. You should come to downtown and witness the crowd jumping around making surround sounds. Me and my boys are coming for the crown. And I don't give a fuck if I take it from the crowd. I gotta go for now, so before I say ciao I'ma need myself a motherfucking round of applause. She be daffing on him.
okay.
My best, this Yoko.
I've seen him perform like 3-4 times actually. But like my biggest rating for him is the gas. My man can throw that whole, I don't know what to call it, bar, chorus. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Normally they call them, like, if you can do like a rhyme of that sort, depends on the flow. I've not yet gotten the difference, like the 18 bar, there's an 18 bar, there's a 16 bar. So I don't know what that is, but
whatever he does, in one breath. Like, my man will get up on stage and then come around, like, brother, I'm a word bumble sometime. And then he pulls up, right? And he does it. And I feel like people don't even listen to what he's saying. It's the fact that he has the ability to say it all at once that gets people hyped. Because at first, like, the hype is low, but the longer he goes, the bigger the hype gets. Like, the crowd gets mad. They're like, come on, bro, what the fuck is going on?
So what's your favorite song this year?
I can't.
Should I show you mine? Yeah, even if you're indecisive. My favorite song this year.
Mama knows over 2K songs, man.
This has been the first year I have actually indulged myself in Ugandan thing. I think because of content.
You got down on
You know, I've been singing this thing like every time, like for the past thing is.
it. This guy, I've also met this guy by the way in person.
Wait, is this Jiggy Jiggy?
I don't
Make
know.
money,
Yeah,
get the sugar mommy, cause 2025 is my year already. Me and Betty, things are moving steady, nothing else come motoka.
And some property.
Betty,
Betty.
Betty, Betty, Betty.
You know, one thing I want to do is I want to date a babe with like who has a name that has been sung about. You will never hear the end of it. Now, if I get Betty, if I get you,
No, okay, this is the
you
funny
did.
thing. The funny thing is that, like, at first, like, I knew this song. I feel like it came out around the time of Inda, but I don't know. But I knew I like a song that has Betty in it. I recall one time when I shoot and I asked you. I never knew this guy. I knew the tribe. I knew him facially, but I never knew him. So I found myself over singing it over time, like, but I don't even know the bars. Then I realized one of the reasons I like it, there's a part where it goes, Betty, Betty. So in my head, I'm hearing Betty, Wechi, Betty. But man, I really feel like now this is also now. I really love this song. It's the only Ugandan song I've watched on YouTube from beginning to end. The video recently came out. I watched it from beginning to end. I've really invested myself into Ugandan music lately, and bro, if these guys keep it like this, we're in for a ride. We're in for a ride.
No, but like for me, my biggest impression of like the new, let me call it like the new gen of Ugandan music, is that it's actually now changing. That people are getting more and more creative with what they're singing about than how it was back then. Because like
yeah, now people are actually invested into bars.
they are putting in time to actually get into the work. Other than this shit, okay, I'm not shitting on anyone who liked Kadongo Kam, but I feel like Kadongo Kam had its people who really enjoyed it. And if you do, hey, it's one life. But like, and even now, in between, I think from like the 2000s up to now, I feel like we've just been meandering, man. It's been about love, heartbreaks, and what's in it.
I feel like for these past years, it has been a dominance of like three characters. Baby Cool, Bobby Wine, Chameleon. Like they would let all these other guys come, ride their trends. When the trend expires, Chameleon drops like something that's going to push to the end of the year.
But also those guys know, like I remember Gravity or Motuju.
I'm saying those guys ride trends or they come and throw up
die.
something obscene and then you jump on it, and that's because for us we are a fad society. We are just going to jump on it and,
then you die.
but now these guys come and drop the real music. Now it feels like these guys are now dropping. It doesn't feel like fad music.
Anyway, like with this new, let's call it this new genre,
we should be the ones to name it, by the way. Like Gen
Z. Whatever it is now, like with this kind of music, I'm actually going to get invested in music.
Like me, I'm actually
it's actually creative. By the time someone sits down and writes all of those lines, ground, bad, they're like,
you guys, CXJ, Ijuka, J Jax, Yuko, Sean, Tojo. The other guy I don't know is Jiggy Jiggy. I've not yet invested myself into his music.
Jiggy Jiggy has
but
bangers,
I actually like
bangers.
I like the way these guys are doing their thing. The fact that I used to be there back in the day and I know Rema's intro. Like I'll just go another banger. But now I just be there and I be like, Ijuka baby. Then I'm like, pause, nigga, what the fuck? That's a dude. But still you get like it still slaps. I like what these guys are doing. If we go like this and we don't do things to the industry, because I feel like all these guys are low-key independent. It doesn't feel like anyone is doing something with a company, with a label in Uganda or something. I feel like it's going to be a nice thing for us to do the independent thing.
It would. But I feel like it will be the first time that music is genuinely ours and it's not copied.
Yeah, you guys, if you're there and you're not yet exposed to Uganda music, I was really not. I will struggle to listen to all these other Simanya. Okay, I do not underrate the music. It is nice music. The Ogenda Kuchida was what, but what these guys, this new music is what the Shons are doing. It's a beautiful thing. I mean, I really love it. I really, really love it. What are your albums over there? Top 5, no blind ranking. Just an album you would listen to at the end of the year as you get into your new year. Okay, what's the album you're listening to at the end of the year?
I really can't remember.
Midnight.
I don't know what I'm going to be feeling by then.
No, it's a hypothetical. Like if someone told me, okay, now come and play your album of the year right now.
That is Wale.
It is what's your best song on that album, by the way? I've not yet asked you that.
I don't think I know the name, but like there are two. Okay, I think there are more really.
No, just obviously the whole thing is good, but what are
I'm going to, because I don't know their names, but I know like lyrics of them. I think the first one is called Conundrum.
Conundrum, yeah.
No, they're different. No, because there is In the Belly, or Belly or something.
Can I play them?
Back to reality. Then there is Conundrum.
You guys should listen to this album. It's really nice. It's called Everything Is Alone by Wale.
In the Belly Yada. In the Belly Yada. Then
You So Fine.
There's a boy of mine that put on the album with this song. He only had it, and it was like, so I'm like, wait for the beat though. When they like give me the album there and then this
Your body, where they attract me,
where they attract me,
where they attract me.
Sabi.
Now, me, my favorite on this whole album, I have only one. This guy is Odumodu Black. This guy.
Yeah.
This is the kind of song you do that old Nigerian stroke on. So Everything Is a Lot is your album of there.
I can beat. I feel like it's one of the songs. It's one of the albums that I just fell on and I loved so much that I don't even want to listen to it too many times. Because when I listen to it, I get tired of it. That one. Then I have my personal genre, which I still.
I'm very proud that I put you on this, and that turned out to be the best thing for you this year. Carry on.
I feel there's Afghan released an album this year.
I really love of those guys.
It's called is it Algorithms and AI? Something of the sort.
I think I saw it around. It's nice, eh? I want to look for it.
Like I said, I might be biased, but yes, they have songs like Put in the Work. Like yes. They do what they do. There's a line saying where it's like commercial, like a near place for you to cry or to rest your legs. And I was like, but
I was close. But I came through for you. But
I feel like if a girl walked up to me and she actually listens to Afghan and she knows them, and I might cry. Because I have looked for people who listen to Afghan.
Yeah, the man.
No, being honest, like I've never met a girl who listens to Afghan before. Like I think I've only you fell off. But then another person
I just listen to a lot of music. Just that lately I've just gotten very picky. Like I really want to listen to something really good, like Everything Is a Lot, because music has fallen off.
True, but like for me I feel like there are certain things.
It's really beautiful that music has fallen off, but Ugandan music is actually trying to break various barriers.
I've only met one extra person who listens to Afghan.
Who?
Some guy at school is called Aaron.
So this guy doesn't want to listen to Afghan, man. This guy, man.
I don't know. Okay. I'm not sure if Zaz has listened to the album. I don't know.
Zaz does.
But like,
I've had interactions. He does. He's, I think, the biggest GID fan in Uganda, mind you.
GID is also.
I'm very sure Zaz would pay his entire fortune for a GID concert in Uganda. If it was like 300M, Zaz would sell a kidney. He would I was going to say another thing, but they made it.
But that one, yeah. That I think it's called AI and Algorithms, I think. Then Bagonza.
I'm going to try it out.
Bagonza Apis. Then is that top 5? Yeesh, that's a tight one. That's a tight one.
UV, come on.
I haven't really listened
You
to
don't
it,
listen to Juvie.
but
You're
it's
missing
like
out,
no,
man.
like it's a plan. Because I did get it, I don't listen to it because I think there's a track someone played. I think it's called Murirwana, and
No.
I'm not sure if it's on.
Juvie is.
I don't
is
know.
Joshua Baraka.
I don't know, but there's a
The
song.
tracks on Juvie are. Okay. No, it's on Molidan. I don't think it's called Molidan.
And it sort of gives the same energy that would that is like that. And the way you've described it seems to be in the same category because if I can get my albums that can suit me like
That's why I no
everything-
longer listen to everything nowadays. Like Drake, 21 Savage released an album. I'm not listening to it. The people that I believe when they give a take on the internet on X, I just go with it. I'm taking that for gospel truth because the people that I believe really understand music that good. Drake, 21 Savage released a new album. What Happened to the Streets? I'm not going to listen to it.
I
Everyone
felt to
has said it's
listen
trash.
because I remember the time when I really got into 21 Savage. And then he had an album. What's called what? Remember another song where the intro was pussy.
Yeah, that is
I'm like
the last one is Metro Booming.
yeah, and like pussy like yeah.
Then there is also
There's that one of Future and Metro Booming. I don't know the name.
this year.
Okay. I don't know.
I really don't like Future because he doesn't ride beats well, pause. But he doesn't do his matching with the beat well. He gives a lot of Juice WRLD energy.
Then Joyner Lucas's ADH2.
I did not like it. I did not listen to it because it came out when they're trying to instigate the worst rap
Finally,
battle of all time.
whatever you say, but that
It made me really biased about him.
he has like 4 to 5 songs that really stuck out to me, and I was like, that's a good one. Those are 4. Let me just stop that because I'm not going to get it.
Okay, we are switching now to your favorite thing, movies. I'm not so good with movies. So, what movie stood out for you this year?
Number 1, I'm sure there might have been one earlier, but it is the horror series called Welcome to Derry.
Welcome to Derry. What is it about? What is it about? I mean, nigga chat.
It's a very beautiful. Okay, are you familiar with the It franchise?
It. No,
franchise.
I'm not.
I'm sure you've seen the references of a clown holding a balloon, a red balloon. To put it more clearly, it's an entity that we don't know where it came from, but it fell on Earth and it eats people. Okay, it targets kids mostly, but it took on the form of a clown, right? But I'm sure you've seen it. It's a clown with a really generous forehead and a very big.
Yeah, Oh, okay, this is a bad thing, but one of my friends was showing me a girl that had plaited hair funnily. And that's the thing they used to show me. They're like, have you seen that girl? Come and see this pic.
No, that one.
I have a bro. I'm not going to shout you. It was
No.
a bad thing.
It-
But it was funny.
It is the actual franchise, right? And now Welcome to Derry is like, I think the Hollywood term would be a prequel to the franchise. It explains how the entity came about to live because it lives in a town called Derry. Because it's from out of space, out of hell, we don't know, but it falls into a particular gazetted area by prehistoric America where a red Indian lived. So it just explains it how it happens, but it's beautiful. It eats kids. Kids die.
It's beautiful, but that's a week. Okay, what is your biggest flop movie-wise? Hey, you're still listing, right?
There's Supercell.
Supercell.
Cancer cells become superpowers. No offense.
What the
Beautiful.
fuck are you watching? What the fuck is that?
Then I would go with you.
I find you
Joe
so cringe.
Goldberg. No, like it's by the end of it honestly required to die by the end of season 4. That's that I think the writers.
I'm on season 2, but I still find it so cringe.
Cancer patients gain powers.
They walk out of there. I wish it was possible.
No, wasn't really that, but like it was more of people have a particular cell in them that mutates when they're close to each other and they get superpowers. It's a bit cliche, but it's really nice. Nice plot. Then there was you. You gets a bit overly dragged because me, I thought it should have died by season 4. But it just gets dragged along, and I think it's you season 5 is the writer or the author's redemption to not support. Because honestly, Joe Goldberg is a psychotic serial killer. Right? But the whole of the seasons, we live through his psychopathy. We don't, like, I think I think like then they
Doing
showed
a
us
series on Jeffrey Dahmer and you just showing why he's a successful.
exactly, you know. But like in season 5, they sort of put us out of his head. Now we were part of the victims, not part of the psychopath. Yeah, then
Okay, that's a nice way to put it. Now that makes it catchy to watch.
yeah, then it ends. It ends when he's justified, and then for me the biggest close of it was how he says that the biggest problem is not because of people like him, it's because of people like you, society. That we are the big problem because this motherfucker, I won't spoil it for you, right? He ends up when he's in jail, right? But fans of his are still funding him. They're like, oh, bro, man, I don't care about it. Like,
That feels like the Ted Bundy situation. Ted Bundy was also a serial killer that used to. By the way, I feel like you and the Ted Bundy story are somewhat similar because that's how Ted Bundy would get his women. He would call them out for dates, then sort of thing is. But towards his death, there are people that were trying to fight for him.
It was, I'm just going to say it as a person who likes art. It was beautiful, but it was overly done. Then there was the ballerina. The ballerina was a spin-off of John Wick because I didn't know that John Wick did die, but I presume John Wick died at the end of some other continental thing, but he didn't die. But it was more like a woman John Wick. Very nice. Compared to how much backlash it got from the trailers. Then Sinners. Beautiful. And if you read through its undertones, what it represents, because like it falls in a genre of movies called allegories, whereby you don't watch like the plot in the movie doesn't make sense when you watch it off the surface. But when you understand what it's trying to represent, that's when the movie actually gets more entertaining. Then I personally didn't like it, but it really got out there. K-pop demons, what demon hunters, man. Kids know that shit. Everyone is singing their songs. No, not for me.
I'm lost, but let's carry on.
But enjoy it. Now, the last one, the anime things that stood out for me mostly is Solo Leveling Season 2. And then done.
I don't know. Okay. It's a nice thing that you guys watch these things. It's really a nice thing. But at 20 and you're still watching anime.
Mind you, we have active societies now. I think there's something called Okotsu and some other guys like it's a genuine community of anime watchers, by the way.
I failed to find love for anime. I failed.
See, that's the best part.
See, maybe you guys are saying maybe as I don't care, maybe as actually. Carry on.
You haven't eaten.
Well, I guess all things just eat.
But like, it's not for everyone, to be honest. It's how some people enjoy horror movies and others don't. Personally, I enjoy a good horror movie.
I feel like I'm the kind to enjoy just anything as long as it is fun.
You just biased on anime because you're one of those ones who deeply down believe it's a cartoon.
Okay, what's your worst movie this year?
Superman.
Why?
I am willing to be labeled whatever they call people who love Henry Cavill, but there are roles,
sexuals, carry on.
whatever. But there are roles that man has bodied. Like I don't care what you say, but that man bodied Superman from the physical aspect.
I just feel like it is just more or less what we would call brand loyalty.
Not even that. Not like
sometimes. Okay, I'm using brand loyalty as the example that when ShopRite left this illusion, they no longer go to supermarkets like that. Now you can find me in any other supermarket. But before, I wanted to only go to ShopRite. I only wanted to buy my brown bread from ShopRite.
It's not even that.
So brown bread no longer tastes the same. Because I grew up on brown bread from ShopRite, Auntie's brown bread from ShopRite. So I feel like you guys just struggle with it.
It's a different thing than what you describe. Because now, like, there are characters that, honestly speaking, cannot be replaced. Now, ShopRite or brown bread can be replaced by something better.
See, so I'm saying, I feel like they have failed.
Relax. But there are certain roles that someone steps into. Honestly speaking, everyone falls in love with them because they have lived that character. There's acting the character, then there's living in the character. Now, just because that you haven't really watched it, but there's a series also that he was in called The Witcher. Right?
What bits of The Witcher?
If you've watched The Witcher, right? This man takes no like they're actors who you're going to see, and this guy is just acting. No hate, Dwayne The Rock. My man just walks through a character.
I'm told that guy has a sort of contractual agreement prior to anything that he never loses in movies. Every fight he has to make sure he wins. He never loses.
I don't know.
I'm told. I don't know what that
But
is.
the thing is, my man just lives through, and if you live and like if you look through his roles, my man like there's no character you can say, my man has lived that role. He has just walked through them. Be it even his most current now, things like Red One, where he's Sima Santa's little helper, things like Jumanji, Black Adam. He just lives in it. Oh, sorry, he walks through it. Like Chivede, that's it. Cavill is one. First of all, Cavill is a geek, right? Now, The Witcher. My man read all the books, played the games. It's like this guy knew exactly what the character was supposed to be like. You understand? So when he actually did it, or when he acted it, we all accepted, because this man would even go on to tell the directors of Netflix that, man, you're not depicting the guy the way he's supposed to be depicted. This guy doesn't do this. This guy doesn't do this. That's a person who's committed to the role. Like, put him anywhere. Because even when they placed him in characters, like I think that one was in Mission Impossible something. I've forgotten the name somewhere. My man lived like he actually becomes the character.
He's invested in his art.
Best examples I can give you are like now Johnny Depp, Robert Downey Jr. There's the characters whereby this guy is going to live in it, and you can't unsee the character as is. That is him. And in this Superman, yes, people out there who read comics and whatnot, they're going to say Snyder's version of Superman was dark, he was supreme, but that is the essence. The reason why he's called Superman is because he's not like us. He's not you.
He's
Like he's the person who actually put the whole super being thing out there. I don't think it was, but also sometimes we call The Boys. The Boys has the main antagonist is called Homelander. Homelander at first was living under a guise of Superman of sorts. The good guy who's humble, like have power but don't rub it in our faces that you can kill us at will. Now that one is fucked up as an individual, so he hit fuck it.
I've seen very funny scenes in that movie that make me like, people are
Beautiful.
to me like,
Trust
I'm
me.
like, this is messed up. What
Yes.
the fuck is this?
Trust
What are
me.
kids watching? Because I know superhero shit
It's
is
not for kids. It's not for kids.
Superhero jazz is always for kids.
No.
Superhero jazz is always going to pull kids.
Let me tell you, there has been this new establishment of a superhero genre that is rated not for kids. Cartoons such as Invincible, The Boys, and some of the things that have come up.
They have just recently labeled Invincible as rated 18, just because we are
Invincible
now
was
more
not
sensitive.
for kids,
As
bruv.
kids, we were watching it on kids' TV.
Invincible is new. What the fuck do you mean it was there when we were kids?
Invincibles.
I didn't
The
say
one with-
Incredibles.
Uh,
You're talking about Incredibles.
the family
Invincible.
one. The family
The
one.
family
that
one
Harvey
is
Mom and all that
Incredibles.
shit.
Incredibles is the kids thing. Invincible is different. Invincible came out of recent. That one is an R-rated cartoon. It is for superheroes, but it deviates from it. And all of that stemmed from The Boys, because The Boys was the first thing that took us out of the sight of the superheroes. Because like, if you ever look through those movies, we're living through the superheroes analogy. What the superhero sees, what he's doing. Never for the people who are under, the people who are like us. I think the first introduction was in Batman vs Superman, where they showed us life as Batman, as a human being surviving the city with these beings, crashing buildings. People die in that shit. Just that, man, when you're Superman, you're like, yeah, you understand? That's it. But now these guys changed that genre. But still, back to my point that now even, yes, they're going to say that Superman is one of us. People like to pretend that they are not the same. Oh, we are all equal, but that's the thing.
That's the point of superheroes. It's an exaggeration of humanity.
Homelander genuinely said, I am not one of you fucking people. And it was a correct truth. Superman is not like any of us. That shit of Simanya, he's cute, cuddly, it's so colorful. This Superman got beaten. This guy never won a fight. As much as you're going to Simanya,
They made a human Superman.
Thank you. My man was bonkers, but he was fucking basic. Cavill was a depiction of man. This guy can carry 7 tons, 7
This was
trillion
like
tons
basic.
with ease.
But okay, I feel like maybe they're trying to emulate what Marvel is doing with Spider-Man. the Spider-Man over time,
Mm-hmm.
and this maybe narrows down the DC Marvel argument. That's why maybe Marvel is good. Sometimes I feel like the lack in character comes from the poor choice of actor for that role.
suppose.
Maybe poor profiling. Look at how we've watched Superman through Tobey Maguire to Garfield. Spider-Man through Tobey Maguire to Garfield to Tom Holland. It's the same character, comic book wise,
different.
but we've gotten various characters. But because these guys know how to profile these people and how to blend their personalities with what they're doing, it makes much more sense to think, oh, we are going to move on from Captain America to Falcon. You get? Because they are profiling their people really beautifully. So maybe I feel like it is a studio issue at DC.
The major reason why I feel that Marvel is ahead is that Marvel is much more relatable, right?
Marvel is under Warner Bros, right?
No, this is the one that's under Warner Bros.
Warner Bros.
Yeah,
crazy.
It's Marvel. I think is under Disney.
Not is Warner Bros.
Disney.
That is Warner Bros.
Really?
No, Marvel is owned by Disney in the world of 25.
That's what I'm saying.
Marvel owned by Walt Disney Company since 2009, since it was Marvel Studios.
And the funniest thing was the comparisons, because he stepped out of two roles because he wasn't living up to the so-called the director's quarters. In Netflix's Witcher, he was on constant clashes with the directors. What you're doing is not right. You're not depicting the character as it's supposed to be. But like, you know what? Fuck it, step. Right? He's like calmness. He's like, I won't depict what is not actually it. Now that's a character who's genuinely into the role. Then Superman, the fans decided they wanted Big Boy Scouts, Big Boy Blue, and fucking hell. Anyway, that one, to me, Superman was the biggest trash movie.
So the biggest disappointment movie-wise.
Yeah.
Okay, for me, I'm not so much into the movies like that. I like me a good storyline. I like me an elongated storyline with nice glib and stories and words. So I'm only looking forward to next year, January, coming out of A Night of Seven Kingdoms. And maybe the world is going to unleash my favorite actor. I have always been someone that is heavily critical of Ronaldo. But guess what? He's going to be in Fast and Furious.
What are they going to do?
Videos have come out.
Have a race on the sun?
He's probably just going to be a driver, a silent driver. According to what I've been reading off of the clips, he might not have so much to say. He might just be like the monosyllabic actor. Yeah, yes, give me the deal. Yeah. So, but it looks like towards the end of the movie,
lost its touch.
Now that's okay. I've realized it's something they've been trying to do. They got Dwayne Johnson, I think at around 5. No, initially they got Ludacris in season 1.
Began.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like a pattern. They got Ludacris. Ludacris was already a celebrity at that time. They got The Rock. That time they were maybe looking at people who are capable of acting. They have managed to get Cardi B on.
John Cena.
John Cena has also been in.
John Cena has been in.
John Cena as well. Idris Elba. You get? Now they are getting Ronaldo. It looks like they are trying to do something. They are trying to, let me put it in a way, they are views maxing. They try their best to look for who has the eyes. Bring him on.
It lost
by the time, that's the thing. But everyone is saying it's now superpowers and whatnot. And yes, it might also, because I saw Ronaldo in one of the trailers on a being lifted by a parachute, but he was driving something. So this vehicle he was on was being lifted by a parachute. So it's still going to be otherworldly. But do you know the following and fans Ronaldo has? Do you know how many people are going to kill to just see him in the movie?
Yeah, because by
they
the time
literally have
my man
70% of the fan base.
Open a YouTube channel, and in one day my man.
So trust me, it's going to be abnormal numbers. So it's a nice thing. So I'm looking forward to that.
Good for them.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Okay, moving on, because we want to wrap this up real quick. I don't want us to leave out a single thing.
I'm going to leave out.
I'm just going to drop these things quick if you have an opinion on that, just let me know. One, the New York mayor, Zorian Mamdani, is a rapper.
He has a line
No,
he threw
actually-
in one of the songs.
I like.
Sima Ava. I've forgotten the but it was something about my caveira. Bro!
Wait to look for it.
That bar was hard.
Wait to look for it. Yeah, he's now New York mayor, and man, he's really doing things. Recently saw him on my friend's podcast. My friend Trevor Noah's podcast.
But it was good. It was good.
Yeah, but yeah, it has been a nice thing this year. It has really been a mover. 50 Cent doing Diddy like that.
Everyone's favorite meme. You're not hitting to your truest potential.
I feel like what 50 Cent is doing is not the best thing to do to a man that is down. To punch down on a black man that is on the ground already, let the man go.
I still stand on what Thomas Shelby said. When you heed is in their throat, when they start talking, don't lift it, step it a bit more. But
Me, I'm not the best advocate for what Diddy is doing. I mean, what 50 Cent. I know Diddy is a vile man, but Diddy has done things for that industry no man will ever do. Diddy might be the best thing that has happened to hip hop.
granted, but at what cost? California, you've been the biggest support system of the entire globe. But how many children have you stuck things up? How many celebrities
I believe he is
have
going
you
to
done
be
all of
punished
that
for that
shit too?
He deserves all that punishment. But 50 Cent coming out to be the face of this is just some petty stuff that should not be out there.
But those guys have had beef since then.
I know.
Because even M
I know.
has been.
I know. But coming out to do this stuff is, I mean, why would you do such a thing?
As just you, Gandhi. Let's move on.
The Pope died this year as well. May his soul rest in peace.
We don't have a black pope, right?
Yeah, we don't have a black pope yet. Shout out
First
to our
First
emperor. Our first emperor. But yeah, new pope, American pope. What a world we are living in.
He's American.
Yeah, he's American. From Chi-Town, Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My most scary scene this year, the death of Charlie Kirk.
I have a very unsavory comment.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You know, the follow-through of this entire thing is what's crazy. Charlie Kirk's wife. She is doing the craziest stuff. The last I saw her doing was
she took up
working
his
on
show.
stage.
She took up his show as
I don't know
well.
about that, but that is okay.
I read that she took up his show. No, like
That is okay.
in an instant of my man died last week.
That
and
is
today
okay.
I'm in the studio. Oi, wagwan.
That is okay. That is okay. I feel like it was someone supposed to be doing that. But the things she has been doing with J.D. Vance, the vice president, sus stuff,
There is
the hugs and everything.
There's a very, very, very mad tangent that I saw. But I can't remember the names, but it was moving around the woman and killing everyone that has been in our way.
But it is really crazy what she's doing. Last I saw, she was twerking on stage. By the way, she's creating her own Super Bowl because she believes the Super Bowl is no longer the Super Bowl, the culture Super Bowl. She's low-key racist. I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
The other was Kendrick's performance at the Super Bowl this year. What do you think of it?
Well,
Did you watch it?
I watched the highlights.
On a scale of 1 to 10, where would you put it?
Like how fun it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's biggest highlight was.
Where would you put it on a scale of 1 to 10?
Minor on relevance to me.
No, where would you put it on a scale of 1 to 10? Just thinking about it, don't deep it. 2. Yeah.
Biggest.
Have you watched other Super Bowl thingies?
I've tried. I think that
this
one where
is-
Rihanna was performing.
This is my first Super Bowl to watch was the one where The Weeknd performed. I think it was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers that won. I think that was Tom Brady's last winning season. Yeah, with the Bucks. I think. Yeah,
I know.
I recall that touchdown by Rob Gronkowski. Yeah, with the Chiefs. Yeah, yes. That was my first. The Weeknd's performance. I feel like I have been exposed to the best performances to call Kendrick's performance trash. I like the small things about it that were there. Serena Williams script stepping, but I never liked the whole point of this mainly being about the diss track and Kendrick doing Mind you, I love GNX. GNX is, unpopular opinion, my favorite Kendrick album. But the reason I did not like it was this man is still running off of the hate he has for Drake. It's what he's still. So where is his legacy? Why doesn't he come to perform? Be humble. Like he has never performed it on the Super Bowl stage. It's the right time now to be performing it. People will even insinuate that a song is sung before the beef is now becoming relevant. There are very many songs he would have sung, but he did not sing them.
I feel like he was just milking it, bro. Because as much
Yeah,
as
he overmilked it.
like as much as we look at these artists and we appreciate what they do and who they are as individuals, at the end of the day, they are entertainers. They do have to do what is commercial relevant. It might have
When you
even
put it like that.
might have even not even been his own choice, but the mere fact that he has to provide what he's
If
accounted
it
for.
wasn't his choice, then Jay-Z was just trying to be. You know, Jay-Z is one who picks who performs. This year it will be next year. It will be Bad Bunny.
We're just waiting because they said now 50 Cent is also gunning at Jay-Z and I'm like,
Jay-Z has a lot of funny stuff as well, but I mean, Jay-Z is Jay-Z.
moving on.
Yeah. The final one, Cardi B, Offset. I just like how
It
Cardi
is-
B has moved on.
It is a beautiful fuck you to, you know what? Fuck it. To the feminists out there who believe in women's supremacy.
Yeah, when you look at it from that angle, but when you look at it from the subjective angle of how they are living their lives, I like how Cardi B has moved on. Cardi B has moved on with this American footballer, an NFL player, and it's a lovely thing. You can see, like, there's even Megan Thee Stallion is trying to do it with an NBA player, Klay Thompson, but I think it even ended. There are rumors it ended. But when you see what this guy is doing, it's nice. Well, like, Offset is struggling. He's really
feel like-
struggling as an individual.
I'm going to put it out there that this is what usually is a reversed gender role whenever divorces happen.
I really
that
feel like
the
you are
men
focusing
usually-
on the bad angle. My angle, do you know the angle I want us to see this
Positivity,
from,
love,
is from
rainbows.
the angle of, I had someone say it on the podcast, Shay, that is this guy's podcast for my NFL player, forgetting his name, but it's called Club Shay. You guys can check it out. This lady was saying these are the effects of trying to get someone who you know is someone and thinking they can be someone else. Like Cardi B just turned out to be who she was eventually, and Offset was who he was eventually. Who they were originally were. Just these people have grown up in black neighborhoods, dysfunctional families that can't keep a family together, and indeed they couldn't keep one.
I feel like the problem relied more on Offset than Cardi B.
See, that's the thing, that this guy took up someone that we would term, I don't want to call her that, but I mean, from the strip club to
No, but
the aisle.
I
And
don't
then
know
you
what
think-
happened, but I presume that Offset was more popular than Cardi B by the time Cardi B came up to stage.
Nah, they were equally. By the time they got married, by the time they became a thing, they were equally. By the time they became a thing, Cardi B had released Border Kilo. Border Kilo was doing numbers that were threatening Nicki. So the Nicki beef even begins right after her first biggest song.
Oh,
The comparisons began.
to me, the way I would sum it up, it was more of a fake nigga met a real bitch. My apologies, but that's what she calls herself. A fake nigga met a real bitch, and the real bitch survived.
And yeah, Cardi has tried to stay down for that dude because it's not the first time he has cheated and all that.
Like, I feel like Cardi B was a real one who was out there to get their money and like live in the family. The problem was just with the YN.
The Yan, no, it's a wiring. By the way, when they were still at the Migos, their names used to. I think Offset was actually calling himself YRN, young rich nigga. Young rich nigga. Okay, wrapping it up. What are your goals for the year? Next year?
And those private. Yeah, me too.
No. Like, okay, what's something you want to see next year
Want to see next year?
in the country or at large? Elections, anything.
Oh, I want peace in our country. I don't want to be tribalistically profiled again.
Okay. Okay.
That's
What
one.
is this?
Progress of the pod, really.
Yeah. There's that.
Then the last one would be something that Dave said. I don't care if the next man wins. I don't care if the next man wins. I just don't want my man to lose.
Crazy. Beautiful. For me, next year, what I'm begging for is a humble plea to AFCON, the Africa Cup of Nations. I have watched all your ads. I am a fan of football. I've supported soccer. I think all my homeboys argue that I was rationally contemplating about soccer at 2 years old. All my homeboys have argued that I'm remaking it here. I did. I watched all your ads. Nice work. Not the most interesting. But I have a deal for you. I have a proposal for you. In Uganda, there's a musician. His name is Joshua Baraka. He recently released a song titled Morocco. Morocco is a country hosting these finals. Someone hosting the event. My humble plea is that this guy performs at the final. I am a nobody. Sina chendi. I'm keeping frame. Don't make me laugh. But honestly, this is a beautiful song. If this guy comes on stage, you don't have to understand all these things he says Zolo. But once he says, just touchdown Morocco, intimate vibes with the locals, my goodness, you guys, there is no better halftime performance. Like, give us a halftime performance. The Club World Cup did it. The Super Bowl does it. Come on, like, just us as soccer fans. Come on, I feel like it will be one of the most streamed events in Africa if you guys can do this. Not just for Uganda, not just for this young Ugandan man, but for the beauty of the interlink between music and sports, because it has always been there. There's a reason David Guetta performs at Champions League finals. There's a reason why the Black Eyed Peas perform and they perform on halftime finals and all that. So please, it's my request. Yeah. That's all I want to see next year. And you subscribing, please.
Yeah.
That is all I wanted to say.
There's a lot to say.
We are getting into the new year while speaking over this song. So we are going to do our outros on this song. This is go like your last message as we get into the new year.
Guys, much love for the commitment, the likes, the follows, the greetings, the side eyes, and everything. Please follow, like, comment. New year, next us. As always, peace. Hey, Papa. Happy New Year.
My name is Chelsea, aka Man Society, aka Yaganda. C'est la vie, c'est soi. We love you. We love you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for everything you've done for us this year. Please, all my friends, days. Dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar. Gala wine, gala wine, gala wine, gala bend over.
Yes, sir.
This back. You just found me funny.